Okie dokie, it is now time for carrot and butternut squash soup. See, I knew I'd purchased something or looked at something containing butternut squash. It was not the quiche, it was the soup, although I'm sure Sainsbury's had one or two butternut squash flavoured quiches. So maybe I was considering buying a butternut squash quiche yesterday, but this is not Taste the Difference range. It's Sainsbury's standard flourish, goodness to thrive, sort of almost summer themed, and about youth, energy, that kind of direction, vitality, spring chicken sort of thing, a few different vibes. Carrot and butternut squash soup. 2 of your 5 a day. Oh, when do you ever see that? 2 of your 5 a day. And low saturated fat. So I microwaved it. Oh, it's squashed. These are so funny, these containers, when you microwave them. We have a 700 watt microwave, so I followed those instructions 7 minutes, so I did it pretty much dead on 7 minutes. So yeah, let's see what it tastes like. I do not have a spoon with me, unfortunately, so it's going to have to be a recently washed fork. They did say stir halfway through during heating. I forgot to do that. I was looking for those instructions because we can use common sense, but just to follow, their guide to see how things turn out when following their precise instructions. But I'm sure it'll be fine anyway. Just maybe a little lump in places or something. But that should subside. So let's open the lid again. Okay, are we ready? So it's very orangey, as you'd expect. I'm hoping that it's more of a butternut squash flavour than a carrot flavour, but sometimes I don't not mind the earthiness of the carrot. I'm talking too much, I need water. I mean proper carrots, not fake frozen, fake carrots, i.e. frozen carrots. Now, I'm not going to tip it in front of the camera because we know how that will and I finished off a HP laptop by tipping yogurt over it. No, it was tea actually that finished it off, kind of. Only earlier today I tipped quiche over my keyboard and just about got away with it, so I'm not going to I shall obtain an aerial photograph here. My phone, still on the gallery image of the quiche. Here we go. Because that's not going to end well, as we all know that. So, and I do not have a spoon, so I can't even very easily show you. So, it's a bit too smooth looking, I think. I would like, the odd chunk of food to remind you that it is actually food that you're eating, but looks a bit. And again, I did not follow the instructions precisely. I forgot about the heating during mixing during heating, even though I was looking precisely for those instructions. I was not looking under the next to the oven part thing, the other instructions. But let's go for it. It smells quite nice. I can smell carrots a lot. There's very much a carrot smell. There looks like melted cheese. Look. It's actually got cheese in that, reminds me, because that might add some flavour. Carrots, butternut squash, ginger and turmeric. This is so hot. Ingredients. Hello, ingredients. I must say, there must be more than 4 ingredients. Oh, that's rather odd. I can't see any. Ingredients. I'll have a look later maybe, but let's start tasting. It's going to be a bit difficult with a fork, but here we go. Okay, that actually delivers quite well. Why can I taste pesto now? But to begin with, there was a sort of carroty taste, then followed through immediately with the butternut squash. Quite nice. Maybe the gentlest of spice. Yeah, oh, there's something tingling, very, very slightly. Um, what does turmeric taste like? I cannot remember what does turmeric taste like because they mentioned turmeric. I mean, which is definitely nice. Oh yeah, bit of a kick. It is nice. I'm going to enjoy it. It's definitely. I am enjoying it already. It's nice. If you are a bread eater, you'd like to dip bread in at this point, I'm sure. I finished my tortilla wraps off yesterday. Otherwise, I'd be dipping those in because this was a good way to help make dry food not so dry, make it a bit wet and more flavourful. Taste of the ginger, and I was just going to say, I was thinking earlier when I was eating the quiche, or when I was preparing the quiche, I wish I had some chips to go with it, and this is another meal, if you can call it a meal snack, which makes me wish I had chips. Imagine dipping chips into this, that would be quite nice. Those would be flavourful chips dipped into this soup, yeah. So this is a good soup, so by itself it's good. Eating it with chips I imagine would be good. Hopefully I can experience that sometime. What's at the bottom? Something dancing about, is it just a bit of resistance because it's closer to the bottom? Anyway, but yeah, the texture, it's a bit too mushy, a bit too not watery, just I don't know, I'm just not used to when I think of soup I do like to actually see and feel pieces of mushroom, for instance, or in this case carrots, ginger maybe, but yeah, it's really nice. The texture's not really a negative, it's just yeah, it's just so flat, not in flavour, just in terms of how it looks, how it moves. I think I saw an object of some sort just now, very, very small, and I can see something black, maybe that's a bit of spice. But it's really nice, it's a really good soup, definitely, no doubt about it. Oh yeah, that is good. I've not had anything like that in a while, so that's a nice treat. The quiche from earlier dipped into this, that's been an interesting combination. I purchased 3 soups yesterday, and this one I think I purchased last because I was purposely looking for a cheaper soup, just because I was not looking for more expensive soups. I think I bought some cheese and onion pasties, and I thought per 100 grams, actually, I could buy some soups, better value, and maybe I could do some taste testing, so I saw some newish flavours, and then I saw the cheaper to the left, so I was coming from the right, the cheaper soups on the left. I thought, oh, let's grab a cheaper one as well, and I can compare different prices, and yeah, I can definitely say this is a cheaper one, but it still has a lot of flavour. Sainsbury's carrot soup. My internet's going a bit slow because I'm still uploading. Oh, that video's only on 58%, the large one. Carrot and coriander soup. No. That is a really good soup. What's that? Regurgitated digest roasted carrots. Renourished digest. Can't find these are recipes for soup. I'd like a recipe. I'd like to make soup. I did try once. I think each time I tried it ended up as a stew instead, but stews are good. Sainsbury's carrot, butternut squash, I missed out. I was not listing all of the ingredients, given just a couple, but let's add. Here we go, flourish carrot and butternut squash soup, 600 grams. This must be. Oh, we actually have the full ingredients now. Thank you. £2? Did I pay £2? No, I'm sure I paid less than £2. £2.25. It's gone up now since I loaded it. In Google it said £2. Must be an old listing. That's it was fetching. Yeah, there's the same package, same branding. Serves 2. So that's one. Thank you very much. A soup with carrots, butternut, squash, ginger, and turmeric. £2.25, 38 pence per 100 grams. Yeah. So when you put it like that, it's not quite as expensive. But yeah, £2.25 is a fair amount to pay. Half of a pot counts as 2 of your 5 a day. Oh, good. I'm going to get 4 of my 5 a day, and combined with the quiche from earlier, I'll actually for once maybe meets the 5 a day. Well, that's at least 5 different portions of fruit or veg a day. Blah 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 blah. So let's look at the ingredients. No, we're not allowed to now. Where are the ingredients? Hello? Ingredients? What is it? Why are the ingredients a state secret of some kind? Here we go. Carrots 42%. Water, no percentage mentioned, but it's listed after carrots, so it's obviously quite high. Carrots 42% water. Butternut squash only 16%. That makes sense. And perhaps they could have put a bit more in, but it does work quite well. Onion, not really getting much of an onion reference. Ginger puree 2.5%. Rapeseed oil. Orange juice from concentrate. That's interesting. Garlic puree. Salt, corn flour, lemon juice, and turmeric. See, what's that so hard to list ingredients? Honestly, but yeah, this is good. You know, this is nice. When you eat forkful after forkful, as I'm not using a spoon, I cannot say spoonful. You get sort of citric acid. Yeah, we have a citric acid reference. So £2.25. I would not be in a rush to buy it again, because obviously that's expensive. It's cheaper and more fun to cook at home when you feel up to it. We always do not feel up to it in other circumstances are not always appropriate. But as a sort of ready-made snack, it in terms of flavour, it's fine. It's really good. It's more than fine. I really like it. So I'd like to buy it again. Definitely, I'd happily dip some chips in. Definitely, that would be something to do. Just fork a chip and then rotate it around, and then you get these nicely coated chips. That's a good idea. Or even just cook chips on a baking tray, microwave the soup, microwave the soup, and then tip the soap, or if you prefer soup, tip the soup over. That would be really nice. Yeah, a sort of gravy for the chips. So yeah, and then melt some cheese on some Stilton and some cheddar. Oh yes. But yeah, I really like it, so I definitely recommend it. It's nice. You can microwave, or you can cook it on the hob, of course. Obviously tipping into a saucepan. But £2.25 apparently. They've added 25 pence on that within the last 10 minutes. It's I should actually have. Yeah, I can see it on the seat. I can see it right there actually. I'm sure it's cheaper than the other soup, so that helps me be more inclined to purchase this one again if I'm going to buy a soup. But obviously there are other alternatives. Oh yeah, £2.25. £2.25. That's what I purchased. Quiche £3.95. Cheese and onion pasties for £2.75. Another soup was £2.80, and the masala one's £3. So this is definitely the cheapest, coming in at £3.25. I don't think I'll be able to taste test the other two tomorrow, but maybe Wednesday. I may have one or two. I'm sure at least one. And maybe I'll have some chips, because I have to go to Northfield tomorrow, so I may pick up some frozen food. All those Aldi spicy bean burgers, or the non-spicy version, dipped into this soup, or having the soup drizzled over. That would be nice. So yeah, I definitely recommend it. You can try it if you can, and it's cheaper than the other two, and so it probably is one of Sainsbury's cheaper soups. I remember back in the day, or only a year or so ago, supermarkets, including Sainsbury's, had soups just like these ones for was it £1.65 or something? So I don't know if they still have those cheaper ones. I cannot recall seeing them. You'd think I would have picked one or two up, but maybe £2.25 is the standard price now for the sort of base standard range. But no, it's not boring. If you hear the word standard, do not conflate that with boring. It's nice. It's very nice, and could do a lot with it. I recommend chips. I'm not sure about pasta, but you could give it a go. But dunking 1 or 2 chips in would not be a bad idea. So yeah, why not give it a go and see what happens.